Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. The name of my channel is Faith, Discipline, and Freedom. And I just want to visit with you about things that have made a difference in my life and to share things with you from my lived experiences. Today I want to talk to you about funding your retirement with real estate. I began investing in residential real estate over 20 years ago. Now I'm 62 years old, and by the goodness of God and a lot of hard work, I have been able to live a nice life as a result of real estate investing. I want to show you in this video, if you're interested. This is not for everybody. This is not for a lot of people, and that's okay. But if you clicked on this video, then you may be interested in real estate. What I want to do is help people know how to invest in residential real estate as safely and reasonably safe as possible. And I say safe because if you're going to invest in real estate, or if you're going to do anything else, it's just real good if you learn how to do it without failing any more than you have to, or without failing any more than is going to happen. There is going to be some things that don't work out the way we want them to. So what I want to do is help minimize. I want to help you minimize the problems that you would experience in real estate. I can't get all of this in one video. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any stories to share, I wish you would post them in the comments. If you would like information as we go along, if you would like any information, please let me know in the comments. I will try to help you with your questions. And if this is something that's of interest to you, let me know, and it'll let me know to continue posting some of these videos. But one of the reasons I wanted to do this today is because I was having another conversation recently with somebody close to 40 years old. In 20 years, they're going to be facing retirement. And for anybody at any stage in their lives, real estate can be a very good vehicle to either help you supplement your income or to really help you become as wealthy as you can be and would like to become. But let me begin by telling you how I did it, or how I began. Let me begin telling you how I began investing in real estate, and you can still do this today. One of the things I want you to know is that the fundamentals never change. The fundamentals never change. The things that work always work. They may work a little differently. The markets change, prices go up, prices go down, interest rates go up, interest rates go down. But the fundamentals of knowing how to structure a deal, knowing how to purchase a deal, knowing where to purchase, all of the important, what we call fundamentals, the foundational elements of real estate investing do not change. And so what worked over 20 years ago will work today. I'm telling you, I'm still buying, I'm still renting. Occasionally I still sell some stuff. So anyway, this is a way that you can get started. And this will also be good to help you know if you would even like to continue. And it's as simple as beginning with one house. It's as simple as beginning with one purchase. And what I want to tell people is to purchase a house that you would be comfortable owning. the real estate you buy is not to feed your ego. The real estate that you buy is to make you money. The real estate that you buy is not a status symbol. It's an opportunity to make a profit. And so what I would tell you is find a home. There's a lot to this business, and this is one short video. But remember this, buy a home that you're comfortable with. The very first home that I purchased, and this is what I'd recommend, the very first house that I purchased was a house that I could purchase, and I had the financial means to allow that house to stay empty without it hurting me financially. Think about that. I bought a house, and worst case scenario, if I had not been able to rent that house out, I could have let that house sit empty and it would not have hurt me financially. Why is that important? Well, it was important for me because I wanted to make sure I didn't lose that house. That house was the one I was going to learn with. It was like the training wheels on a bike. That was my first house, and that was going to let me know whether I even wanted to purchase the second or the third. And so this is not, I'm telling you, you don't have to do this, but you'll sleep better at night if you buy a property and you know that at the end of the day, if that house stays empty, which it won't if you do it right, it's not going to stay empty because there's always going to be a great demand for rental units. So the house that you buy and the house that you want to purchase as a rental is not going to stay empty. If you do it the right way, I can help you do it the right way. A lot of people can help you do it the right way because it's been done over and over and over and over, and it's continuing to be done today. But buy you a house that you can be comfortable with owning. So I'm going to assume that you've got a job, and hopefully you've got a job where you make enough money to pay all of the bills. If you don't have an income where you can pay all of the bills, you probably need to get that going before you think about investing in real estate. Because you want to be able to have enough money coming in, and that's a video that needs to be made. You need to have a foundation of financial stability. So you need to have enough money coming in from your job or from wherever you have money coming in from, other investments, whatever it is, so that you can purchase this house, and whatever money you earn from this house can go straight to the bank. That's the bank. Kind of a funny looking bank. I'm here to teach about real estate, not how to draw a bank. But whatever money you earn from real estate, all of that money goes to a savings account at the bank. So you're going to get a mortgage. If you put 20% down, the bank is going to give you 80% in a reasonable scenario. So let's just say that for whatever reason, let's say that your mortgage payment is, for easy figuring, to say that your mortgage payment is $1,000 a month. And let's say that your insurance costs you $100 a month. And let's say that your taxes cost you $100 a month. This is going to be pretty close. And I've got your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance. Your tenant's going to take care of the yard, but you're going to have maintenance. We're going to figure $100 a month of maintenance. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put $100 a month back for big stuff. This is capital expenditures. This is maintenance. So you've got $200 going back. $100 for the small stuff that happens, so that when they call you and they say, hey, look, my toilet ain't working, You're not buying real estate so that you can be a plumber. Don't be a plumber, be a real estate investor. When the phone calls and your tenant says, my toilet doesn't work, you've been putting all of your money in the bank. When you get that phone call and they say, my toilet doesn't work, you say, no problem, I'm going to get my plumber. And the money that you're putting back is the money that you're going to use to pay the plumber so that you don't have to be a plumber unless you want to be a plumber. They're great guys, they're great ladies, but I'm telling you, this is about being a real estate investor. I didn't get into the real estate business as an investor because I wanted to paint houses or because I wanted to work on houses, although I do enjoy that. But I really don't have time to do it anymore for sure. The reason I got involved in real estate investing is because I wanted to make money as a real estate investor. So you buy your first rental unit, your mortgage is going to be whatever it's going to be. Let's assume it's $1,000. You've got $100 for taxes. That's your property taxes. You've got $100 for insurance going to the bank. You've got $100 for maintenance, and you've got $100 for capital expenditures. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's $1,400. Okay? We're going to keep this simple, man. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's $1,400. So, if I can rent that house for $1,500 a month, do not get hung up on the small numbers. The small numbers will work miracles for you. Do not worry about the small numbers. Worry about all of the numbers. All you need is a piece of real estate. All you need is a piece of real estate that will cash flow and support the house that you bought and put the necessary money in the bank. So what this means is, now I've bought a house I'm comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with these numbers, cut it in half. Buy a house where the house payment's $500 a month, and the insurance is $50, and the taxes are $50, and the maintenance is $50, and the capital expenditure. You say, well, you can't buy a house that cheap. I'm telling you, you can. I looked at them. This is 2025 going into 2026. I'm telling you, these houses are on the market. You can start where you are. I did. You can start where you are. I did. And it's not where you start, it's where you finish. You might make a note of that. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And let me tell you, it's extremely profitable if you're interested in buying an ugly house. It's not destroyed, it's just ugly, and it's cheap. You can make money with these dudes. And then later on, you can move up to the more expensive stuff if you want to. But in our scenario over here, I've got $1,400 of what we'll call expenses, and I'm only making $100 a month profit. And that's okay, because every month my $1,500 goes into the bank. And all of this money stacks up. Now, if your realtor if your realtor sets you up with a loan where your taxes and your insurance goes into an escrow account, that's fine. If not, you'll have to set that aside in separate accounts to be paid at the end of the year or whenever they come due. But all of this money goes into this money and this money and this money. This $300 a month is the money every month that's above your mortgage, your taxes, and your insurance. And so what happens is you don't get a phone call every month about a plumbing problem. You don't get a phone call every month about an electrical problem. If you buy a house, put it together so that it's decent and safe and livable for your tenant. And then if you'll put the right tenants in that home, you're not going to get very many phone calls. And as the months go by, this money's going to stack up. And here's what you're going to do. Whether it's 3 months or 6 months or 24 months, however long it is, what you're going to do is you're going to take the money that you have deposited into the bank along with whatever other money you can set aside from your job, and you're going to take it. I need some room. You're going to take the money that you've made from this house that went into the bank, and you're going to take that money out of the bank, and you're going to buy you your second rental house. And I'm telling you, this is miraculous. It's not get rich quick. It's going to be slow. It's going to take some time, depending on your situation. If you want to make it faster, you can make it faster. I want to help you be able to do it slowly and safely, and you can accelerate it as quickly as you are able and as quickly as you want to. But I'm telling you, I bought my first house. 4 months later, I bought my second house. 4 months later, I bought my third house. By the time I bought my third house, I felt like I was in deep water. That was 23 years ago. And after my third house, I realized I had enough to learn what I needed to learn in order to continue safely. You're going to do some things right. You're going to do some things wrong. You're going to make some mistakes, but that's okay. I can help you not make the tragic mistakes to the degree that and other people, I'm not the only one talking about this. There are lots of people on the internet talking about this. I didn't invent this. It's all over the internet. You can do it if you want to. But just know, this is a great way to fund your retirement. I'm 62. And what's so awesome is being able to be at this stage of my life and continue enjoying my life because of what I began to put into place 23 years ago. That's enough for this video. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any thoughts, I wish you'd share them with me in the comment section below. I want to know your thoughts. I always like to tell people, if you're a believer, always ask for God's help. If you're not a believer, think about it. It's a good life living for the Lord. And I'm telling you, you, with the protection of the Lord, y'all can make this happen if you want to. God bless.